Hi guys, and welcome to today's show. Today I am joined with a guest here who I'll ask a few questions basically on menstrual hygiene to get to know what we need to do during that time of the month. So welcome and kindly introduce yourself.
Hello guys, thank you for having me. So my name is Amina Omaj. I am a menstrual health advocate and I'm glad to be here.
Karibu sana. So we'll start off by asking what menstrual hygiene is and why is it important for us ladies?
So basically, menstrual hygiene is the practices and the products that individuals who are, going through the menstrual cycle use to ensure that it's very important, because they are able to get, the hygiene. They also get that comfort, and also it also has very many health benefits as well. Maintain the menstrual hygiene and everything.
Okay, so and the other question is how often should we be changing this menstrual product?
I feel like depending on your flow, but the soonest possible, I think after every 4 hours, you're supposed to change. But depending on your flow and how your cycle usually is, ensure that you're not always you don't stay long with your product that you're using, probably the pad or even the tampon that you'll be using. Yeah,
So basically 4 to 6 hours,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so what are some of the health risks involved with improper use of this hygiene product, menstrual hygiene product?
Yeah, so the first thing, when you're not hygiene, first thing there's that discomfort you get from it, and also there are very many bacterial infections. You also have, yeast infections as well, and which might not be so well for your reproductive system. Do you remember your reproductive system? That's who you are. That's what defines you as a lady. And there's so much. It's very important. It's very much well needed. So you need to ensure that there's so much hygiene to prevent these, infections, both yeast infections and also the bacterial infections that come from them. There are so many. Yeah.
So we usually travel to public places. So how can we manage, hygiene during traveling to public places? Like for example, using the public toilet. Yes.
So the first thing when you're traveling, you need to determine, how long will my trip take, and you need to plan ahead. When are my periods, or if you're already experiencing them, because I feel like there are sometimes when you change the environment, you might have your periods earlier than expected. For example, if I'm going to a colder place and I'm in a very warm place, I might experience my periods earlier than expected. So you need to be prepared for that. So always you have to carry probably your pads. You need to carry things like wet wipes as well. You also need to carry the disposable beans, whereby you can throw them or something if it's a very long distance, but in a very hygienic way to ensure that you also do not cause discomfort to people around you and everything. So I feel like planning ahead is very much recommended, and always get that tiny bag for your pads. Always carry it anywhere, because you never know, you might be visited anytime, and we do not want to to be in a very uncomfortable situation where your periods come and you're just there stranded. You do not know where to go. You do not know, how very embarrassing it can be sometimes when it comes unexpectedly, and so much can happen, and we need to avoid that. So carrying your pads, carrying wet wipes and everything to ensure that you're clean. And also when using public toilets, you also have to be very careful. If possible, try to avoid them if possible. But if it's not possible, try to use them, in a very hygienic way so that you do not get infections. And also when you're using them, if you're disposing them, they usually have the bins whereby you can throw your pads. Make sure that you do it in a very hygienic way, because somebody else will be coming to use that toilet. So I shouldn't come there and find, something that I do not want to find. So ensuring also that hygiene when somebody else is coming, you've disposed of your pad very well or your tampon very well, and somebody else can use that toilet in a very good way. Yeah.
Well, guys, you've heard it from Amina. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, guys, it's important that during your time of the month, you ensure that you have extreme hygiene. Thank you, and remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Kwaheri.